Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, hey, how's it going, everybody? Finally got my Raiden all put together. And I would have brought you along on that fantastic journey, except for I bet you I spent, oh my God, 4 hours putting him together, just going bot by bot, robot mode. I kept them all in train mode until I got this. The DK-58 MPG Raiden upgrade kit. Yep. What it comes with is this little box right here. Let's open this up and check that out. We have got, let me see, new little waist section. I think these are for the legs. And these might be, I don't know where these go. I looked at the instructions, but they, where did those go? Where did the instructions go? Here we go. Here's the instructions. There you go. There's the pieces you get. There's the upgrade kit, and there's how it's supposed to work. It looks like we take this bit and then flip these things around, and these go in and behind, who is it? Number one train. Shuki. Okay. So these clip on to Shuki up underneath. Let's try and do that. Let's try and put this piece on. Let's just pull all our little pieces out here. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that over there. Okay, now what have we got? We've got this piece here. And, oh, wow. That is excruciatingly tight. And that's going to be our new hips. And that should set up on there like that. All right, well, let's get to it. And you can see right here, right now, I just wanted to show you kind of the difference. This is Minosaur with the upgrade kit, with the feet and the hands and all that fun stuff. So you can see he's a little bit, he's a lot of bit taller than Raiden right now. But if we pull out, excuse me, Superion over here. Let's move him down to the floor. Let's set Superion over here. He's pretty much on scale with Superion. I mean, you know, they don't look bad together. They look pretty good. Not too bad. So far as scale-wise, I'd say they're both at the... I think he was at 11.5, 12 inches tall. So that's probably what about he is. About 11.5, 12 inches tall. But let's move him over and out of the way as well. And let's try and figure out this add-on kit. Number one, he will not stand up at all. You pull him away from anything, and he's going straight back. I'm sure with a whole lot of finagling and fussing, you could probably get him to stand in one spot. I need the stand for this, but I don't have it. I didn't get that, you know, the gift pack that had the stands in it. Well, let's go on ahead. Let's see if we can pull Shuki off. Whoa, there we go. Well, that came out a lot easier than what I thought it would. We'll put his butt back up there. Butt and legs back there. Okay. So we got Shuki off here. There, his arms are hooked in there. And this is our underneath side. And it looks like there's a, you see there's a tiny little spot. Maybe that's where that clip goes in. And it does. Sort of. Nope. That looks good on there like that, though, doesn't it? Now if we could just get it to fit like that. Okay. I don't want to put that, although that Let us refer. Let us refer. Refer to our instructions. Okay. Now it looks like... Oh, those little things go up there. Those are for his arms. Okay, those are those little bits right there. Okay, well, let's get those bits. This bit. And this bit. And how do these go on here? Oop-a-doo. Let's see. Pardon me so much. All right, let's see. It looks like these slide in on those little tracks right there from the back, with the hooks going towards the back, so they go like this. We got a little track there, we got a little track there. It shows it with the hook up and the hollow part on the inside going this way. How's that? Looks like maybe like that it would work. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side, dummy. There we go. Look at that. Those slide right in there. This is the top. I was sitting there trying to put this in the... I was trying to put the arms and the legs. I'm just silly like that. All right, you got a nice little channel and groove kind of deal thing going on there. And doop-a-doop-a-doo, you pull him off, and supposedly he just... he snaps right in. Here, hold those. Hold those for a minute, would you please, Mr. Leg Pants? Okay. Now I'm probably going to have to take the arms off. All right. Now this guy. The arms just slide in up here. The arms hold on fairly well. I mean, you've got all that rotation in there. He's a good bot, but just funky and heavy in weird spots. You know, I started in on the first 2 TrainBots, and then, you know, once I had 2 in, ugh, you're stuck. All right, come up there. There we go. Now we got our arms off. Okay, we'll leave those little flappies up. Kind of straighten out our business up here. And according to those, it just goes on. It just clips on. No, you can see where his arms fold up underneath there. Okay. Okay, that goes underneath the arms. If you can, let me bring you back here and show you what I'm doing. You see where his arms fold up? And those just sit right on the inside of there. That's nice. Okay. And he's got those little hook things back there. I don't know necessarily what the hooks have to do with anything. But, let me see. That clicked in there. That clicked in there. And one would assume that that should click down inside of there, but it doesn't really. Let's see, let's see. There's that. Up here. Well, it says it should click down here. That's the thing. I am the, I've seen this, whatever you want to call it. Okay, those sit down in there real nice. Those just sit right inside those. That's his arms. Put that back, put that back. Push that back in where it's supposed to go. And I'm looking to see if it maybe clips on the inside. That would be nice if it clipped up on the inside there. All right, well, that's basically... Oh. No, that's the legs. It just shows it going right up in there. The arms kind of hook up in there. They sit like that. This comes down here. I wish this pigged in a little better. This guy's just, all right, let's just push that down and push that down. Click, click, click. You do kind of get a little bit of a click in there. It's not really clicking into place. There's no satisfying click click. It's more just like, hey, we're holding on to him. Okay. Okay. And then, okay. Now we might have to take our waste bits off too. Okay, let's take the waste bits off as well. Who is the waste? What is that? Sukin? No, I think 6 was the waste. Oh boy, he was so much fun to do. All of them were good individual bots. Just fun to play with, but just like this little tab right here doesn't stick into that very well. There we go. Maybe it will now. Okay, and then supposedly, this part of him. Hey, Kachika. Well, it says put this on, and then put this on. So we'll throw him back in here, like such. Get the arms back in those little holders. And then we will... Oh, we got to fold those legs back. We got to fold the legs back. That's in there like that. Let's see, what do these bits do? Sorry for boring you guys. I'm trying to figure this out right along with the rest of you. But I know, let's see. We got that. Got that on there. Now we got this piece, and there's that. Oh. Are we supposed to fold those up like that? Maybe? Okay, hold on, hold on. That kind of looks like it should fit in and around there. As such. It looks good, but it's not clipped in. It's just sitting there. Oh, wait, maybe they go all the way up. Yeah, I think that's what they do. They go all the way up. All right. Let's get these to where they're sort of the same. Well, there goes that. That's fine. This isn't too bad. It's just got 2 little tabs here that fit right in there. So we can hook that back up. Sucks, I've had to start wearing my readers to see these tiny little tabs. Okay, I think that's what we're supposed to be looking at. And then it looks like this just sets in there as such. Okay, so we got that, and... Okay, here and here. Well, there and there, and on the other side. You can see the leg joints now are actually supposed to slide in there. That's what holds that in place. All right, okay. Maybe that'll transfer some of this weight and get him to where he's not just all completely back heavy. Let me see if I can get those legs in there. All right, let's try. Go, says I. Let's remove these little deals. We can clip those back on. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's hold off on him for a minute. And let's just get his little waist put in here. Oh, that was a good sounding click. Okay, okay. Doesn't look right. Okay, maybe we need to have those as such, to where the little lines are pointing up. Let's see if that makes a difference. And it does on one side. Kinda. Okay, am I doing something different on either side? This side seems to go in, but this side's not so good. I wonder, oh, there we go. There we go. Now these little things, the hips click up and down and out. Make sure they're pushed all the way in. And let's have both of these facing the same way. There we go. We'll try it like that. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Let's try that again now. Oh, look. Oh, look. See how that slips right in there? Yeah, that's nice. Okay. All right, that fit right down in there. That's perfect, perfect. All right, now let's put his little side bolsters back on. We got our clips. This one goes over here, and the little gray bit goes facing outside. That goes there. Where'd the other one go? There we go. And this one, I should have done this on a live. Boy, that would have been fun, huh? I touch these things and I am done for 8 hours. There's like 8 hours of my life is spent just trying to make these things work. Okay, there we go. Well, that's not... Oh, my arm's not tabbed in. There we go. You got to tab the arms in on the side. Straighten all that out. There. We got our waist bit done. And now let's try and put him back on here. And you still got to slide him down in. Oh, the arms fit. Arm go in, arm go in. Oh, I got to put him in on that little... Ah, I see. I see. He still has to be hooked up down here. And that's where that slides back into there, I think. I am pretty sure. Although, come on now. Okay. Is that going to have to be hooked up in there? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, so what we've got to do, which basically should do, is hook him up and then slide the whole thing in. So let's do that first. Let's, and there's a little rail right there. Oh, there we go. A little rail right there that goes into right here. So let's hook him back up. Ow. Hard plastic. Okay, I think that's as far in as it's supposed to go. Okay, we got his hips on still. We've got all this and that. All right, now let's take our bit here. Let's try going in. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see. I just kind of moved his chest up and out of the way. All right, now get in there. The deal is the arms are completely boxed in by this here, which is fine, which is good, you know. It'll hold it more stably, stabilize. But just getting it in there is the trick. Let's try going from the top. It don't matter. We'll put that back on here in a minute. All right, going in from the top. We got one side to fit. We got another side that's not going to fit. Just come off. There we go. That's my constant problem. Things come in, they will stay tabbed whenever I don't want them to, but they'll just pop right out on the other hand. Okay, let me see. All right, slide you up in there. You up in there. I wonder, I think that's supposed to come outside. Let's see. Let us see. Because there's that little clippy deal. Come on, buddy. Okay, we got to slide the legs in. I forgot about that. We got to slide the legs in. So let's back up a minute. And get down. Alright, push the legs down in here. Got them, got them. It's like he wants to fit, but it's just fighting me. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, this has to be out. I'm trying to shove everything in where... Alright. I'm determined, ladies and gentlemen. We're not giving up. We are not giving up. I don't care. We'll stay here all day long. I'm sure that's exactly what you wanted to do. Alright, got that there. Flip that up. Pull this out a little bit. Everything on this guy is just hinge and panel. Hinge and panel. Okay. That has to go on the outside. While we get this stuff on the inside, and we hook up the legs at the same time. So, oops, sorry about that. So let's see what we can do. Let us see how we can do this. And of course, all this stuff just, everything rotates. Everything rotates. Okay. Alright, let's pull this out and try again. Let's try again, shall we? Okay, this goes in here. We got that much. We have this much, you know, in the bag that we know. And that needs to go on the outside of that. But that doesn't clip in there at all. That just kind of... Mm-hmm. Does that sit on the outside of that? Nope. And that doesn't fit in there. And those are in as good as they're going to get. I wonder if those are for the wings where they set and catch the little hooks on back. And another thing you can do with this too is like set it all up to put all their weapons on it, so you've got like some kind of a weapons stand that's engineered in this thing as well. Which I don't really care about that, but... Okay, we got that. Let's try and make this work. There's our little point where we gotta... And that just really doesn't... show it, like, snip-snap it, you know? It doesn't snip-snap. I need some snip-snapping. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Let's try again. Alright. There's our slide in. Right there. And that's where our legs hook up. I'm trying to get this all... Okay. Let's get those perfectly straight. Get all of this perfectly straight. Do I almost have something going on here? Nope, it turned. One side turned on me. See, but this... Ooh. All right, all right. I know this isn't the most action-packed, episode, but we're going to make this work. We are going to make this work. This... such a pain. Do I regret getting the MPG Raiden? No. I keep telling myself it's going to be incredible once we figure out how it works. Once we get it done, it's going to be awesome. Okay. There's that, and that. Let's hold on to these pieces. Where did my... There's this. Arms, those slide in there, and that's pretty tight. That's tight. That hangs, that clips, that hangs. That stays where it should. Okay. Now, this part, however, these deals need to. Oh, did I mess that up? No. There we go. And then we can put our other little bits back there and back there. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Okay. Now, let's try again. Oh, let's try again. Keep that out. Slide that doggone thing in there. Got the arms. It's like I can either hook up the arms or I can hook up the tummy. One of the two. Not both. One of the two. Let's just... Ow. Sharp, hard plastic. Okay, okay. Well, that's not hooked in there. Let's see. Put that in, put that on, clip those down. Does this actually slide back in and lock? I'm sitting here, there's this like little circle of business going on. I don't think that's right. That really needs to be hooked into there. But it's not like you can slide the thing in. There, I did it. I slid it in. Somehow, maybe. Yep. I slid it and I locked it back up on there. It's got a little bit of the arm showing, but that's okay. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but it's like everything in here wants to twist and turn. There, 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 there. Okay, there. We got to put on. There's his new pants, or his new crotch. Got all that put in there as it should be. That's still a little out, but that's fine. That's the way it says it's supposed to be. That's really not hooked up in there right, though, is it? Well, I think maybe we're supposed to go sideways with them. Oh, there we go. Can you see that down in there, how I've got those hooked up? Okay, got his feet there. Put that right back here. Lock his arms back in place. Put that back there and back there. Let's do this arm business here. These things look like they go like this. Let's look at the instructions. Look at the constructions up here. All right. Supposed to be like that. Yep. I'm right. That goes in there as such. And where'd my other arm bit go? I think we're almost done with the instructions. I'll keep them in a relatively close position. Relatively close to us. And there we go. That goes in there as such. Okay, the arm bits hook on very easy. Then those just go back down. That just goes back down. Pull his little flippy flapper out over there. That's hooked up, that's hooked up, that's hooked up. His pants are hooked up. Let me look at this. Is that supposed to? Yeah. There's a little gap, a little hole right in there. But there we go. Even just looking at that, that's a lot more stable than he was before. Once we get him all put together, we can softball squeeze him. Get our real deal going. Okay, put that there. Let's get his other little gun on the side. Oh, I can hold on to the head without it falling off. That's always nice. Get our other little waist gun thing. Put that here. Oh, come on now, for the love of Pete. Okay, there we go. Go to your home. Go to your home. There. All right. Okay. That's what we have there. Let's try sliding his legs on. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, give me a second. Let me slide on this other leg. And then we'll have to raise the camera. Because we just created a proper Raiden. And look at this. Okay, I'm not going to let go of it yet because his legs are starting to split apart. Let me get all the little bits and pieces clinked and clonked in here. Okay. Oh, I just slipped out on this. Let's put that back into place. Can I click forward? Can I get a click forward? Oh my God. There we go. We got out. We got in. All I want is a click forward. We got one over here, didn't we? He's starting to like shake apart at the legs. All right. We should. Come on now. Don't tell me we don't have forward and backward. There we go. Kind of clicking around. Those are just next level tight in there. Okay. Stay put. I'm pushing him back. I'm tired. I'm tired, folks. Okay, arm. You have those two little hooky things, and they go into the two new little hooky things. They don't really hook on very well. Alright, I'm obviously doing something wrong, because those are just like, that's not supposed to just sit in there, I'm sure. How do we do this now? I think maybe you hook them, you go down, and they're supposed to go in like that. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what happens there, because that looks pretty wide. And that is exactly what we're supposed to do. There we go. Oh, look at all that now. Okay. Whew. Let's separate this. Let's flop him around there. Get some good hard clicks going. And I think the problem with this guy is his ankles are just way too soft. Okay, and then We're not hooking them in like this. We're pointing these down and sliding them in like that, which gives us some more shoulder, elbow room. Oh my God, guys, check that out. I wish I was one of those smart YouTubers and I could do like the split screen show before and after. Okay, there is Raiden with the DK-58 kit. It comes with the waist, this whole little bit right here. You get the two new little arm extensions. And how big did that make him? Let's fix his feet and fix his legs and get everything put back together. How big did that make him? Let's pull in Superion again. Oh. Look at that. He is a good 2 or 3 inches. Well, maybe 2.5. A couple inches taller than Superion now. Let us pull back in Minosaur. Does he stand up on his own now? Look at that. Look at that. He's standing up, all on his own, all by himself. There we go. Turn that up there a little bit for you. Okay. He is bad. And not like in a bad way. In a good way. He's bad in a good way. There we go. Oh, yeah, we're going to get Minosaur up. He is now the same size as Minosaur. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the DK-58 MPG Raiden upgrade kit. Whenever you get him, it makes this guy beautiful. It makes him stand taller. It tightens these waists up. It pushes his arms out. So you get all this stuff going on now. Do not be afraid to get it. I think I got that up Big Bad Toy Store for like 35 bucks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna free you up, and we're just going to take a good look around him here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, whatever you have going on, I hope it is the very best. And I'll talk to you later.